Sorry, the lighting is a shit show. Hello there. It's December 29th. It is 7 in the morning. I am considering an overhaul to how I address my non-job productivity, because I've got something working at work. I started like 2 weeks before the end of like this year, because we're closed from Christmas to New Year's, because you can't do a whole lot in family law that anyone wants in that period of time. So I am considering an overhaul of how I do things. I think part of what I need to do is that, so I think I need to treat my writing like how a physical therapist treats like a post-surgical treatment. For instance, when I had my knee surgery and they put me on the stationary bike, I started with 7 minutes, which seems like nothing. But I think what I need to do is I need to let myself build up that way. I'm gonna devise a numerical plan that I will share with you guys over the next day or so of how I'm going to slowly build up productivity, because expecting myself to suddenly write 4 books a year, that would be absurd. I haven't written a book I haven't released a book in 7 years or 8 years or something. I don't even know when I released my last book. It doesn't make sense. I've been through a lot in the last 4 years. Some of the stuff that everybody went through, some of the stuff that I'm going through. I still have some family stuff going on for the next month at least, probably a little longer. I think if I gently torque up my productivity, I think that will work out for me, and I think I will feel less like I'm failing. But yeah, side note, I am stuffy. I have a headache right there. And in the last week, I have watched 3 full seasons of Robert Stack's Unsolved Mysteries. So that's really where I'm at. All right. Hello, everybody. I am back. It is later in the day. I think I went back to sleep. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It does matter to me that we don't have cat butthole in my video. So the plan as of right now is for me to slowly build up my words. I think I'm going to focus on writing right now because I'm doing nothing. At least nothing. I'm not doing anything regularly. I have no like pattern. You need to walk through again? It's fine. I'm not doing anything. I wasn't busy. So there isn't like a pattern to my writing right now. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to develop a habit. So I have planned out where I am going to slowly increase the number of words and the amount of time that I am writing over time. The plan is that I need to make it a full week hitting the goal before I move on to the next goal. So sometimes I will repeat a goal because I'm trying to just build this habit up. As I get further into it, is going to be harder. I don't know how long that's going to take. Once that's done, I will reassess and try to set up a way to do a similar thing with editing, if I haven't just picked up on editing as a side note. I did notice today that when I did my first chunk of writing, I was done with my words and I was like, well, I could still do some stuff. So I did open another story and looked at it for editing. Now, I didn't really do much, but I did more than nothing, and I opened it and... Sir, I'm recording for like 10 minutes a week. Can you control yourself? He's right under the camera, so I don't know if you guys are getting purring or nothing or what. Anyway, so yeah, that's the plan as of right now. I did make myself a fillable PDF, which I'm going to have been sharing with you on screen so you can see kind of what I'm doing. It's nothing too complicated. It really is just for me, for my information, and to kind of keep me going. At some point, I may plot those numbers onto a graph of some sort. I make no promises. But that's the plan for right now, and I'm hoping that that will be what will get me moving in the new year. I have had a rough fucking run, and I need to rebuild my skills like I have had a rough run. And I need to remember that, and I need to be gentle with myself. So rather than setting high goals and having to disappoint myself, I'm going to set low goals and work my way up to where I'm not disappointing myself. I think that's the real only answer for where I'm at with writing right now. The last thing I probably should address is that I have been gone for a couple weeks. I got overwhelmed. I just needed a break. I took a break. I do have a bunch of footage from that period of time. I may cut it together, I may not. I tend to do better without a bunch of pressure on me, so let's just let that be a maybe. I do plan on doing regular updates on this process, so I will go back to posting. Hopefully those videos are going to be a little more focused on writing, and I am talking with some friends about starting to do some writing streams again in the new year, so please keep your eyes peeled for that. Those may be on Twitch, they may be on YouTube, they may be on both. I don't know for sure yet. It's all kind of up in the air right now. We'll figure it out as we go. Keep an eye on my community tab. I will try to keep you guys updated there. I also have a Discord that's in my link tree. I don't use Twitter anymore because it's a hellscape, but I am on Blue Sky, and I'm on Blue Sky a relatively regular amount. So those are probably the best places to get me. Remember, I do have a day job, so if you hit me up and I don't hit you back, I might just be super busy. Anyway, so have a good week, a good new year. Tell me down below if there's anything you want to hear about in the new year. If you have any ideas for other things I might want to be doing or anything like that, let me know down below. If you hit me up, I will definitely provide you a copy of the PDF if you're interested. It really wasn't that hard to make, so if somebody wants it, woohoo, you can have it. Anyway, I'll see you guys all probably next week. I don't know, somewhere. I'm not gonna make any promises on what day. Probably Sunday/Monday. Also, I still stream video games on Twitch, so go follow me over there too.